can control trigger. So if I am controlling trigger, that still should mean if I have a decent sight picture, aka sights are on target, I still should be able to get a pretty good hit, okay? So I got no moss bullets. Let's fix this. All right, so let's go. 1 foot, 1 hand, and 1 finger on the gun. So no index, no pinky, no middle. I got 2 fingers, thumb and trigger finger, okay? Now, I'll just come close to that steel. Do I have good sight picture? No, why?
No, you're not balanced.
Because I'm really moving everywhere because I don't practice my core strength. What's the only thing I can control? Trigger, right? Okay, so I have a really sketchy sight picture. I don't have proper stance. I don't have proper grip. What's the only thing I can control?
Trigger.
Trigger, right? So, and I still, real sketchy sight picture, should be able to hit what I want, correct? Okay, so what does that mean for us? When people are like, man, they miss, they either send rounds too early, right? They don't even have a decent sight picture. My sight picture was floating in that head. Okay, I can time that right, that's tone or timing, but it's a good trigger squeeze, okay? Glocks, some of you guys are shooting Glocks. Glocks do require a little bit different trigger squeeze and grip pressures, or else you will start to shoot low left a lot, but we'll fix that. So, a proper trigger squeeze should come from the wall every time. What is a trigger wall? Who knows what, or who can tell me what a trigger wall is? It's a firm point in a fulcrum style trigger, right? So who knows where their trigger wall is? Who has never felt their trigger wall before? The only time that you should not have a trigger wall is in a single stage trigger, non-fulcrum, like in 1911. Most of the time we'll not have a trigger wall. Everybody knows what their wall is? Anybody not know what their wall is? Okay, that's fine. So, you're going to squeeze that trigger slowly. You're going to feel a firm point in that trigger. That is your trigger wall. So I will show you on mine.
I just haven't practiced to find that.
That's fine, and a lot of people have not. All that is slot and slack and waist, okay? So what we'll do is we will go to our trigger wall. Now, that is that firm point. I'm at that firm point. From there, we can break it clean, okay? But all of my shots are gonna come from that wall. Every shot I take from now till eternity comes from the wall. What if you're shooting under stress? Still can come from the wall, right? I squeeze my trigger and I send it fast, right? But I still stop at my wall for a 0.001 of a second and then fine tune my trigger press, okay? Now, what I want is a flat trigger squeeze, okay? That's where I'm gonna differ from a lot of you guys. Instructor check, buddy check. Clear, okay. That is what I want from you guys. That is a proper trigger squeeze. That is a 90-degree angle with a flat index finger. I know what you guys are thinking. My finger doesn't bend that way. It does. If a Neanderthal like me can do it, y'all can do it too, okay? So that index finger should be to shoot a Glock accurately. That's the key. Okay? Flat. Across the board. I have not seen this from anybody yet this morning, except for Derek. It's the only person I've seen actually perform that. Sorry, buddy. Okay, 90-degree squeeze, flat. So, what we're going to do, go to the wall. Shoot this right here. Go to the wall, slowly squeeze, and we're going to pin that trigger to the rear. How flat's the finger? It's perfect, right? What does my 90-degree angle look like? It's perfect, right? You're going to reset that pistol. It's going to fire. Okay, the slide's going to reset. After every shot, I pin my trigger to the rear. What about shooting quickly?
Same thing.
Still pin the trigger to the rear. Again, fraction of a second, long enough for that round 2 fire and me to go to my reset. Now, I went to my reset. Everybody hear that tactile auditory click, okay? That is my reset. Every shot I take goes to the reset when it's the second round is about to fire. Does this make you shoot slower? No, it makes you shoot faster because a lot of people do this. Pow, 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 pow. What is my waste of motion? How is my economy of motion? It's sucky, right? So if I come here, I squeeze the trigger, I go to my reset, right? And I go to squeeze it again. Boom, here. Round goes off. I go to my reset. What does my economy of motion look like? It's fine-tuned, right? The goal to shooting well is consistency, okay? Just like anything. If I just taught some SWAT snipers, right? We're teaching long-range shooting. Our goal is we shoot 5 shots at 100 yards, less than 3/4 of an inch. I should be able to cover it with a quarter. That is consistency, right? We're advanced rifle class. It's consistency. Handguns is consistency, okay? Do I think in real life you're going to shoot little 1-inch circles and 5-shot groupings?